Hey, Shadi, let's go that way. Yeah. All right, everyone. About to head on this drive today with my cousin in the Type R right there. And I'm in the F30. It's good to be back in the seat of this F30. But real quick, just wanted to talk about, are European vehicles reliable cars? And the truth is, I would say, I hate to answer it this way, but it really depends. I mean, it depends on the model that you're choosing, depends on how you drive, how you use the car. But I'd say overall, man, like it's hard to lump all European cars as unreliable. Personally, I've spent 7+ years and like over 100,000 miles collectively in European cars, and I'd say overall they've been good to me. They've been pretty reliable. I would say what really counts towards reliability when it comes to European cars is really the owners, right? It comes down to maintenance and preventative maintenance in particular, because ultimately these cars, they're designed with performance in mind, right? They're engineered with performance in mind. They were built for enthusiasts to cater to the driving experience, the feel, the vibe, you know what I mean? And so most cars are basically like, it's an appliance, right? It's just something to get you from point A to B safely and reliably, and you know, no fuss in between. Whereas German cars, I would say these cars are designed with people who enjoy driving, who like the driving experience, who like feeling connected with the car, who, you know, enjoy the driving dynamics. Let's say European cars, it's similar to like a Dyson, right? A Dyson, the brand Dyson, they make regular household appliances, so like fans, purifiers, hair dryers. They're not making products to just be an appliance. They're making products that are similar to art, you know, like it's all about the experience. It's all about the user experience. You know, they've got an app, they've got really sleek design, they've got real minimalist design, everything's quiet. And ultimately, man, like most other cars, most, you know, economic cars, a lot of like Japanese econo boxes, really they're more like regular fans, right? Like they're for people who just want a working fan that doesn't give them any issues, doesn't, you know, they're not looking for a special experience. It's just a fucking fan, right? But there's a select group of people, man, where they want that experience. They want the pleasure of owning something that's more equivalent to art. And yeah, the truth is, you're gonna have to maintain a European vehicle more than you would a Japanese vehicle. Most European cars are a little more complicated than Japanese vehicles, right? Like a lot of Japanese cars are naturally aspirated, they're front wheel drive, they don't have these complex like turbocharged systems with like, you know, vanos or overhead cams, any of that craziness, right? And a lot of European vehicles, their cars are kind of like designed with the cutting edge in mind. So some of them might have air suspension or blind spot monitoring or radar cruise control, and like, you know, these things move, these things require upkeep and maintenance. So generally, like most cars are pretty good, right? They're pretty reliable. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, slow down, slow down. Woo ho 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 ho. Woo. Oh yeah. Third gear all the way. Oh, that's... Oh, shit. Oh. Let's go slow here, baby. Oh shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's down shit there. Holy shit. This car handles beautifully. Yeah, back to what I was saying. I mean, in the 7 years that I've owned, in the 7+ years that I've owned and driven German cars, you know, collectively spent like over 100,000 miles in these cars. They've never once left me stranded. Now, granted, you know, I'm an enthusiast. I like to work on cars. I like to fix my cars. I'm pretty anal about the preventative maintenance, and so I've never had a problem with any of my cars, and I've had some, one could argue, pretty unreliable cars, right? I mean, I've had 2 Range Rovers, I've had BMW Z4, this F30, a Volkswagen GTI, Subaru BRZ, various Hondas, and I can say with confidence, man, I mean, European vehicles, it's where it's at, you know? There's nothing that drives like these cars. They're sporty, they're luxurious, they're refined. Oh, let me just hit this real quick. All in all, man, I would say if you're thinking about buying a German car or a British car or any European vehicle, think about what you want out of your car, right? Like if this is just an appliance for you and this is something that gets you from point A to point B and you're not really someone that'll do proactive and preventative maintenance, yeah, I mean, buying a European car probably isn't the best move for you, both personally and financially. But if you're someone who has a passion for cars and you care about the driving experience, you care about how a car is built, how it's engineered, I would argue that a European car is for you. You know, if you have a love for cars, if you share an affinity towards cars, yeah, go with the European vehicle, man. You will not be disappointed. You know, do your research as well, right? Like, don't, you know, you want to choose a model that is somewhat simple. For example, this is a 328i M Sport with a 6-speed manual transmission, right? So, you know, no crazy V8 twin turbo or anything crazy, right? It's a very simple platform. It's a 4-cylinder engine with a turbocharger and a manual transmission. So, all in all, it's somewhat simple, right? It's a proven platform. I think you'll know pretty early on whether or not European vehicles whether or not they speak to you, right? Take it with a grain of salt, right? Maybe I've gotten lucky with all of my cars. Maybe, you know, the previous owners were good to the cars. Maybe I'm good to the cars. Your mileage may vary, right? Like, you could end up with the same cars that I've had and have a terrible experience. All in all, though, man, I'll say, if these cars speak to you, you should go for it. There's nothing like driving a European vehicle.